A thief is already at the gate.
The prize lies mere inches from his jaws. Motherhood is a primal tether. She knows. The intruder's paw gropes in the gloom, but the fortress holds.
3 lives, days old, blind to the darkness.
Earth flies as he attempts to dismantle the castle walls.
Ahead, the intruder is already at work. The trot becomes a gallop.
Salvation arrives with the fury of a demon.
The hyena spins, jaws snapping in confusion.
He lifts her, shaking her like a rag doll.
But her skin is loose, her resolve iron.
She clamps onto his jaw, an anchor of pure fury.
The hyena tries to ignore the pain.
The mother is a shadow he cannot shake. She drags him backward, inch by agonizing inch.
Dust flies as the badger scrambles into the saft of the earth. She emerges not to flee, but to lead the jaws away from her kin. She leads the jaws away.
The hyena lunges, jaws clamping down on loose, rubbery skin.
Lifted effortlessly from the earth, the badger hangs, suspended, seemingly helpless against such crushing power. To lose here is to condemn a bloodline to silence. Yet she twists inside her own skin, retreating once more to the fortress of the burrow. The siege continues. The predator charges the darkness of the entrance. She meets him head-on, a black and white fury erupting from the soil. She becomes the living gate to her home. The tactic changes. She stays low. Teeth seeking the sensitive pads of the hyena's feet. Deep in the cool dark, the mother curls around her young.
She is exhausted, but the fortress has held. He stops to tend to his mangled paws, licking the wounds.
Size is not the only measure of strength. Even the mightiest hunter must learn when to walk away.
In the hot, shifting landscapes of Africa,
where long, dry seasons bake the ground.
these powerful carnivores possess bone-crushing jaws.
turning wastelands of scraps into vital energy.
Living in complex clans led by dominant females.
They rely on cooperation, sharp memory,
and constant communication through calls, scents, and body language.
Often misunderstood as mere scavengers. Hyenas are skilled hunters.
That can run long distances to wear down prey.
In a climate where drought, competition, and hunger never rest. Hyenas remind us that survival belongs to those who waste nothing and endure everything, turning even hardship into a resource they can use. A pack of African wild dogs crowds around a fresh carcass.
Mottled coats pressed shoulder to shoulder as they tear and swallow with urgent precision.
And the air fills with high chattering calls that keep order in the frenzy.
Yet in a land where meat is never unclaimed.
Another scavenger is already drifting closer through the dust to their feast. Hyenas are amongst the great hunters, but a single carcass can mean precious energy.
A lone spotted hyena lifts its head, ears pricked to the chattering calls.
Drawn by the promise of meat, it pads closer. Unmoved by the wild dog's snarls and snapping feints, a hyena pushes through their bluff. And seizes the carcass, dragging its stolen prize away. Dragging its stolen prize away through a storm of protest. Wild dogs rarely risk full fights with heavier hyenas. A serious injury or broken leg could cost them future hunts. In their world, that price is far higher than losing one carcass.
African wild dogs, also called painted wolves, are among the most efficient hunters. Built for endurance, they can maintain speeds of 60 kilometers per hour to wear prey down. Their cooperative hunting success rate is exceptionally high compared to other predators.
Yet habitat loss, conflict, and infectious diseases push them toward endangered status.
Living only 8 to 10 years in the wild, their lives are often cut short.
Survivors of the scrub, fighting to endure in a changing world.